In this pretty thorough and extensive 2-hour class, we're going to go through a lot of live examples. We'll bring in a spreadsheet, do some paper trading, and really go through these strategies and these principles that can ensure your long-term success trading stocks and options, or really any financial instrument. We're going to set up a custom trading plan, at least talk about that, because we'll probably spend a whole 2 hours just on that topic alone. But getting these methods so you can actually apply this for yourself is a main takeaway for that. And then also in conjunction with your trading plan is building an effective profit-taking and exit strategy, which is by far the most complicated and important aspect to money management and to your trading businesses. You have to have a way, a system, some type of approach to methodically and consistently take profits and have some automation in place. You can have orders that are pending, that are working, that are going to start taking off your profits as they become available to you and as it fits in line with your trading plan. There's so much information and knowledge for you to understand the tools and the strategies, but when you marry that up with a smart, methodical trading plan that's cornerstone of money management, then you're going to be able to beat the odds and you'll be able to survive the market throughout all the pitfalls and tribulations you're going to have, because we're all going to have losses, but knowing how to get through that and having a way to keep yourself safe is what this is all about in this class. Money management is a way to remove the emotion because you're just doing this as a system. You're following a plan and you're removing that whole entire element. This is about having a long-term approach and really building up your knowledge and your habits and your workflow so that you will be able to do this over the long term and be successful with it, so that if you have a down month or even a down year, which you're probably going to have over the long term, I know I've had down years, they can get very quickly and very easily overshadowed by a very profitable year. But just know that when you start to allocate your capital in a methodical and effective way, which we'll be talking about, then you'll be able to streamline this and scale it for many, many years to come. Trade risk and portfolio risk, two critical aspects of this business and money management. When you're calculating your portfolio risk, it's the most you can lose on the worst case scenario quadrant when you look at that. This is something that I put together that can really help you stay structured with your synchronicity, your flow, your trading size. First, ask yourself, what's your risk tolerance? So if you're conservative, like on a scale from 1 to 10, what I ask a lot of my coaching clients, rate yourself. What's your risk tolerance? So in the email I sent out before this class started, you got a link to download this. So if you have downloaded it, then definitely feel free to follow along. But what I'm going to do right now is spend the next 15 minutes and go through this spreadsheet so that you can use this for yourself. When you start seeing your results and you start tracking what you're doing, it'll bring clarity to where you should focus your strategies on, and also how you can modify your portfolio risk so that you can make more money. The whole purpose of this is to give you a really powerful framework that you can scale. And when you start to have these things all in alignment, it'll just keep you safe. Part of establishing a trade is doing your homework from the technical landscape and putting something on that makes sense, that has a good favorable risk reward. But let's sell the 150, 145. So we'll sell the vertical put spread right here. Go out to July. 30 days out is a great time frame to sell premium. The max loss is $4,260. So the net liquidation on this account, which I think we should definitely use this as an example, and this is really the framework that you can allocate for yourself. For a 75% trade risk, that is a $3,000 max allowable loss. One way to get to your equity drawdown, which is the really critical metric that we're talking about, is if I take $3,000 and divide that into 200,000, that equates to a 1.5% equity drawdown. So this number right here falls within the 2% rule, because if I utilize a 75% trade risk, and this is really very important in this structure, because this is how you can really take the emotion and systemize this for you. It's just like if you open a storefront and you start buying inventory for your store, which is basically all we're doing as traders, is we're establishing positions that are built on derivatives. That's our inventory, and some inventory is going to make you money and some's going to lose you money. And the whole goal of this business is to manage your inventory, manage your positions like a professional, trim the fat where you can, keep a good structure, keep a good approach with your money management, and hone in on the inventory or the asset classes along with those corresponding strategies that are serving you the best.